Hello EDUSPLORERs, thanks for joining us again and welcome back to another informative video on our YouTube channel. If you are joining us for the first time, we want to thank you for watching. In this episode, we are taking you deep inside an amazing seaside town called Scarborough in South Africa. Scarborough, that's situated within the city of Cape Town on the Cape Peninsula in the Western Cape province of South Africa. It's edge of the Cape Point Nature Reserve. It's an amazing town that boundaries include the Scarborough Beach, which is popular with surfers. In this episode, we shall lay down the reason why this strategically located suburban area. It's an amazing place for those of you who have never been there and to explore Africa in another dimension. So in this episode, we will join you in greater details in the next side of this video. So without any much delay, we shall be seeing you soon. Welcome back. Scarborough lies just beyond Commercials. It's one of the few suburbs of Cape Town that remains far from the madding crowd despite its proximity to the city and recent property boom that has seen even properties in Scarborough also skyrocketed in a couple of years ago. In considering this, Scarborough is a conservation village and essentially a random scattering of houses and beach homes that lies embedded in the steep mountains of Slankup and the Red Hills, overlooking the thundering Atlantic waves. It is a nature lover's heaven, seen miles from traffic jams, and makes the crime of suburban living seems irrelevant. In considering that, despite the fact that it itself employed musicians, writers, artists and residents, have been joined by more affluent computer programmers and also advertising executives living in this area, the easygoing lifestyle remains intact. Scarborough lies adjacent to the Cape Point Natural Reserve, which is a guaranteed little development in here, now and in the future, and means that the suburb is blessed with some of the greatest treasures, collections, plants that you could ever imagine in the world. In also looking at this, the rustic charm of the Scarborough village is further enhanced by the fact that it offers some of the best fishing and surfing on the peninsula. Bodyboarding, also looking at the kids surfing, the kayaking and wandering of also crayfishing and a little rutted. And the Scarborough beaches is private, or if you consider that most awareness on certain wonderful wind sweats and also work. There are a couple of restaurants that are small shops, but there is no far beyond reach Simonstown, and also Nunta. You have the fish hook, and also easily accessible in direction that you should be also considering. This amazing African suburb is a very attractive place for those of you who've never been there. If you've traveled to South Africa, you will realize that this strategically located place has attracted a number of different tourists coming from all over the world to explore this strategic place. And for those of you who plan to visit, that Scarborough could be a place that you will be seeing, enjoying yourself in South Africa. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Looking at Scarborough, it's a wonderful place for those of you who've been to the continent. If you plan to explore an exclusive area on the suburban or suburb in the African continent, Scarborough could provide you that unique experience. Scarborough Beach is situated within the tiny coastal village of Scarborough and just outside of Cape Point Natural Reserve in Cape Town, Western Cape. The long sandy beach offers great surfing sports, fascinating rock pools, an awesome sunset, and leisure strolls. If you consider that there is a minimal facilities, but there is a restaurant in the village where someone can get or grab a bite as quickly as possible. Scarborough Beach can be reached on the coastal road from the seaside of Cape Peninsula. The journey is extremely rewarding, with spectacular seaside scenery along the way. The beach is quite large, so it doesn't get too crowded, although it can pick up in bits of summer months when the town is full of visitors. The beach is frequented by surfers and the bodyboarders, by swimmers, so the point at, are warned to take care on. There are a few rip currents just off the beach, as you can see in the video. On windy days, the beach is situated or suitable for kites and also kite surfing. There is more than enough space to move around. You can also get permits to pick up muscle in this amazing African suburb. For those of you who plan to visit, Scarborough could provide you a unique experience like never seen before. So we encourage you to keep watching the video as we join you on the other side of this episode. In considering the way the Scarborough Conservation Village is amazing in terms of its nature, Scarborough, like we've pointed out in Cape Peninsula in South Africa, the town was designated as a conservation village in 1996 and is known as a residential area of limited extent. Looking at that, it is surrounded by beautiful natural landscape and limitless ocean views. Scarborough lies adjacent to Cape Point Natural Reserve, which is guarantees little development. In also looking at now and in the future means that the suburb is blessed with some of the greatest treasures that anyone could imagine, talking about plants. There are very few houses in town, just a small clusters and mystic cliffs, and a larger conglomerate of holiday homes. Scarborough maintains or attracts a vast sea scenery and also scenic nature and refreshing absence of human habitation. For those of you who plan to visit a particular area that provides you with nature reserve and exploring dynamic things that are new with regards to your holiday transformation, Scarborough could be a place that will amaze your African experience, not just visiting South Africa, but going beyond the different suburban areas. And Scarborough could be a place that could point out to your amazing holiday experience. So if you want to thank you for watching, if you're joining us for the first time, we appreciate your time. If you are joining our channel, we'll encourage you to watch our other videos about the African continent. For those of you who have been watching us, we encourage you to give us a like on this video, and we are looking forward to meeting you soon. If you have been to Scarborough in the past couple of years or months, we would like to hear from you. We would also like to know what your experiences has been in exploring this amazing African suburban area. Also, we would like to know what were the challenges and the reason why you believe Scarborough is a place to visit. We want to thank you for watching EDUSPLORER. We are looking forward to meeting you in our next episode. And have a good day. Bye-bye.